And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Williams is out there with Sarr. Then it's Miller. Then there's Trey Mann. And it's Ball in at the 1. And for Brooklyn, we've got LeBron James. Nikola Jokic is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's James Harden. And it's Edwards in at the shooting guard position. It'll be the Nets off the tip. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
You know, B.A., for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
Ball passes to Sarr. Outside man. From outside the arc. They get it back. Pass to Ball. Back to Williams. Another shot. Good D by Jokic.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
And there's James from the arc. Second chance effort. Williams grabs the board.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Man misses. The Nets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Edwards finds Durant. Shoots over Sarr. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Look, everybody always wants to compliment LeBron James on the glass. Well, he should be. He's huge, but he knows how to use that body effectively.
Now here's man. Guarded by Edwards.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Oh, look, that's about as rough as it gets. That is powerful.
Yes.
He can make you miss in more ways than just one. Bron with a nice little dribble move.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. There's Ball with a 3. Charlotte again missing.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
And the dunk by Jokic.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're getting their first look of the season at Brooklyn in this one.
Yeah, they beat this team in the season series last year. But what's that really saying?
Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. 4th, Nikola Jokic.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Good chance here for Ball. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
And it's good for 2.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Throws it up high. Stolen by Jokic. Edwards with it, and it's man picking him up. And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Shot to stop the run, and the nice bucket inside from Ball.
Wow, did I just see that? I mean, LaMelo with the artful dribble.
Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez.
I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
And Allie, thanks.
Yeah, inside ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Harden from outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ball left side. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Trey Mann.
Ball's got 6.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Some changes for Charlotte. Richards is checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Sarr. And it's Horton Tucker in for Mann. Now here's Ball. 6 points for him. Edwards pulls it in.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Ball against Harden. Ball no good.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
Outside Harden from behind the arc. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 11.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Horton Tucker with it. Durant covering. Oh, denied by Durant.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can cause major issues for the offense.
Martin, he's checked in for LaMelo Ball. And the Hornets call time here. Well, Richard, I know you had the pleasure of guarding Kevin Durant. Not an easy assignment. What was that like?
You're right, B.A. I had the pleasure of guarding him in the NBA Finals. And let's say it was not the easiest of tasks. He's become such a complete player, there's no way to stop him. He takes what you give him, and he kills you with it.
Here's Miller. Yet to see a basket. Here's Richards. Outside, Williams. Pass to Horton Tucker. Back to Williams. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. For 3, Durant. Offensive rebound. Edwards with it. Launches a 3. Horton Tucker grabs the miss. The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Edwards. For 3, Durant. Outside Harden. Up top Edwards.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Durant against Martin. On the wing, Harden. For 3. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Nets?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition.
In transition, here they come. That one's good from James on the assist from Durant. James has got 8 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
The drive by Miller. Back to Williams. 2 in the cold spell. And he takes it up and lays it in.
They allowed him to establish deep position. You just can't do that.
And they need better team defense. How about your man in the post? It takes multiple guys to stop him.
There is a little speed from Jokic on that drive. I mean, you don't expect him to put it on the floor and just go.
Miller, the pass to Williams. Martin outside. Pass to Miller. Now Richards. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Nikola Jokic.
No debate there. He got hammered.
You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Miller outside. The kick out to Williams. Buries it from 3.
Williams.
He's got 5.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
And that one's good. James.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Miller outside. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Nets pretty much in control here.
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
They're just out-hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
On the court for Charlotte, we've got Mark Williams. Sarr out there with Cody Martin. Then it's Ball, and it's Man in at the shooting guard position. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. Oh, they get a hand on it from deep. Sarr. Brooklyn pulls it in.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Pass the ball. Here's Sarr. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Harden from outside. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Man. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Man's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Edwards with it. Martin picks him up. It's Edwards with a triple. Oh, sensational!
Yes.
What a dunk!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see.
Oh, my. Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
Hornets trail by 18. Up top man, guarded by Edwards. Pass the ball. James with the rebound. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. Jokic passes to Durant. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Martin outside. And here's Ball. Give him 8. Man misses.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And the dunk by Jokic.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame them.
Hornets trail by 20. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
They grab their own miss. The 3 ball. The kick to Durant. This one for 3. Outside Harden. 3-pointer. And there's James on the assist by Harden. James has got 13.
I like how fast Bond makes decisions, reading the defense ahead of time, rising and shooting with confidence.
Stolen by Jokic. Fast break, Brooklyn. And it's James with the jam.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big three. And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. Fifth is Kevin Durant.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Williams finds Martin. And here's Ball. Outside man. To end the run. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Anthony Edwards. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
The Nets haven't been to the conference finals since 2003. Richard, can you name someone on that team?
There's a 22-year-old dude named, I think it was Richard Jefferson, but most people have never heard of him. But seriously, the Nets have had some great players over the last 20 years. They just haven't had that same team success. And Harden is capable of getting you a triple-double every game. His versatility is incredible.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Tries to break his ice, and he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there, and there's the foul against Brooklyn.
Man, good whistle there. The officials were right on top of that ball.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Miller's checked in for Charlotte.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Horton Tucker comes in for LaMelo Ball. Man, the pass to Miller. He buries it from 3. Miller's got 5.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Jokic, good.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Pass to Williams. Horton Tucker with it. He's picked up by Edwards. They get it again. Great D that time from Jokic.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
James, right side. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Pass to Williams. Outside Horton Tucker. Outside man. That one's off. He's 1 for 6.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
How about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he's still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
Richards is checked in for Williams.
Some things change, but LeBron stays the same. Still the same leader on the floor. The same player. It is truly impressive.
Miller outside. Over James. Charlotte again missing.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft. Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles. And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
Pass to Miller. Richards with it. Over Jokic. Again the miss by the Hornets. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Here's Edwards. There's the triple. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Edwards has got 9 points in the quarter.
What good is it to get stops if you can't keep them off the boards?
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And that one's good, man.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
And Durant with the big finish.
Okay, normally the guy is a sleeper, but those were 2 loud points there by Kevin Durant.
Charlotte has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Miller outside. A minute 20 left to play in the second quarter. Man, the pass to Miller. Back to man. 6 to shoot. Pass to Miller. Over James. Miller can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Outside Edwards. There's 49 seconds left in the second period. Off target at the rim.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
And that one's good, man.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Here's Edwards. And they'll get another chance.
Yet another possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control on offense.
The 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
His man. And it's blocked by Harden.
Ooh, nice hustle on defense from Harden. Showing a willingness to make an impact on this end. Okay.
And here's Edwards outside. And so it's Brooklyn building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead.
James, scoring seems to come easy for you. What's your mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. You know, it's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. You know, I think that's what we're here for. And so, you know, guys, just go out there and compete, have fun, and just play hard.
Well, the kids are getting a great show tonight. Good luck in the second half.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. James Harden led the way in the first half. He ended up with 19 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. He didn't perform up to his standards in their last game. Tonight's a different story. He obviously has a short memory. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nets' first half?
They're getting into the lane whenever they want. Getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to adapt to you.
And Big Fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
Well, with the way they struggle to defend the three-point line, it's starting to look like a warm-up. They cannot be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Anthony Edwards out there with James Harden. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then there's James. And it's Durant in at the 4. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half.
Oh, look at Jokic using those long arms, managing to get his hand on the ball and knock it away.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Well, the Hornets shooting only 31% in the game. Ball passes to Williams. Pass to Sarr. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Puts up a 3. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
A staple of Harden's attack. His three-point shot is about as lethal as it gets.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. Edwards. Count it. Edwards got 13.
You got to bring more muscle if you want to stop Edwards from scoring. He's gifted at converting through contact.
Ball passes to Sarr. Outside man. The kick out to Ball. Brooklyn pulls it in. Edwards got 6 rebounds now in the game. Plenty of space. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Oh, denied by Durant.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end.
Edwards for 3. Again, the miss by Edwards.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
A step back shot. Count the basket. 12 points for him.
Even if they saw the step back coming, the defense didn't offer much resistance.
And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Durant.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Ball passes to Williams. Now here's Miller. And it's blocked by Edwards. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. Martin, he's checked in for Charlotte.
The away team, Cody Martin.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The Nets have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. It's Edwards with a drive, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, another highlight reel play from Anthony Edwards. Oh, this guy is fun.
Ball passes to Williams. Miller with it. Rejected by James. And then Harden with the jam.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Edwards against Ball. Back to Martin. Pass to Sarr. Doubled by Durant. To stop the run. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Durant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Part of what makes KD an all-timer, we have never seen someone his size with that type of handle.
And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Grant?
You know, BA, a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
And let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. And then on Tuesday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers.
And you know, for that matchup with Atlanta, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run.
It's crazy. We've gotten used to this effortless dominance from James Harden. He scores in a multitude of ways.
Charlotte is shooting a low 30% from the floor. Martin with the ball. Picked up by James. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. And Charlotte making a change here. Horton Tucker's checked in. Here's Jokic. Here's Edwards. Knocked loose. And here's Charlotte now. That'll be their 2nd of 3 games total on this road trip. Fast break, Brooklyn. He's all alone. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
KD using those long arms to disrupt the passing lanes.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws. We'll follow that with. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
Williams against Durant. And Durant with the block. Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely. Into the lane. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Ball outside. Pass to Horton Tucker. Richards with it. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The 2K leaderboard highlighting last season's assist leaders. Nikola Jokic 3rd. 4th, James Harden.
And you got to give credit to how both of these guys see the floor. They are all about moving the rock and trying to set their guys up. This is why their teammates love playing with them.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And one of the stronger finishers in this game, Anthony Edwards at his best.
So it's the Hornets now. Now Horton Tucker. Again the miss by the Hornets.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And it's off from 3-point range. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. And then Harden with the jam.
A consistent and standout scorer. It's really no surprise to see Harden making a big impact out there.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Basket's good.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Edwards for 3. Sinks it from distance. Edwards got 14 points here in the second half.
This is his 2nd 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Ball passes to Martin. 1:05 left to play in the 3rd quarter here. Here's Horton Tucker. No points yet. Williams from long range. Jokic grabs the board.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Here's Horton Tucker. James with the block.
Oh, look at the old man still getting it done on defense. LeBron James still takes great pride in rejecting shots.
Some changes for Charlotte. Man comes in for Martin, and it's Smith in for LaMelo Ball. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And he rebounds again. This kind of effort is amazing.
Simply put, he will not be denied.
And here's Edwards outside. Drains the triple. Edwards has got 28.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Smith. They need this. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. It's Durant with a drive. And Durant with the big finish.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. James Harden, he's been the guy making things happen for Brooklyn. He's been doing damage on the offensive end all night. 28 points in this one. Back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Charlotte, we've got Smith. Williams is out there with Mark Williams. And it's Micic in a 2-guard. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him. So it's the Hornets now. Here's Micic. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Edwards. Durant with it, guarded by Smith. 16 feet out. Jokic passes to Harden. Harden drawing the double team. Here's Jokic. Gets it to go from the corner.
This is all about effort on the glass, and they haven't had it.
And Charlotte shooting a very low 27% so far in this one. Here's Micic, guarded by Edwards, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Anthony Edwards. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated, and of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions, but now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
And Charlotte making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Durant surveying the D. Three-pointer. They get it back. Jokic passes to James. Tries yet again. And the layup by Durant.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Harden against Hayes. And there's the drive. To the wing, right side. Brooklyn pulls it in. Edwards has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Fires the 3. That's good from Durant on the assist by Harden.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Micic. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And the Nets with possession here. They're on a 9-1 run. Outside Durant. Over Williams. Again, the Nets score.
In the mid-range, Durant is deadly as ever. Easy money sniper, putting up a little silky jumper.
Here's Primo. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic. Some changes for Charlotte. Sarge checked in for Williams. And it's Martin in for Micic. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Pass to Primo. Here's Hayes from deep. Charlotte again missing. Now here's Jokic to the middle. Lays it up and banks it in. Durant's got 21.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Hayes against Harden. Hayes, the pass to Martin. Well, Richard, one thing we're seeing an emphasis on by the league, mental health.
I'm surprised it took people so long to understand how grueling of a mental task it is to try and be one of the 450 year in and year out.
Brooklyn's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Edwards. Drops in the layup for 2. Edwards got 30 points.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Sarr, and that one is stuffed right through.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
And it's James with the jam.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Here's Primo, guarded by Edwards. Ooh, Durant with a steal and pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. The open shot by James. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. James has got 6 in the quarter.
Just a master of the mid-range. Look, LeBron James, he knows how to get to his spots and knock down the shots.
To the paint. And it's blocked. Jokic with it. Guarded now by Williams.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Charlotte has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Martin. Outside. Williams. Tries again. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. The first one falls. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
On the wing, Harden. Shoots over ball. Harden misses. Up top, Horton Tucker. Over James. Horton Tucker can't hit.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Ball with it. Durant covering. Charlotte again missing. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Takes the 3. Durant's shot is off. The Hornets shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great.
Last 2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
Ball passes to Martin. Now here's Richards. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating for 3. Durant. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 8 here already in the game. Ball against Harden. Ball passes to Martin. A minute 31 left in the game. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Nets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kevin Durant.
He limited the opposing offense's impact as well with some superb defense, finding lots of chances to knock away shots.
Harden against ball. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on LeBron James.
Ball seeks out contact sometimes, which means defenses have to guard him very carefully.
And he's good on the second.
Ooh, you hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
The three, Durant. And the Nets get it back. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside for Harden. From the arc. Outside Durant. Jacks up a three. Pulls in another board.
He's eating glass right now.
30 boards in this one. 30.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Martin inside. He's off on that one. And Edwards puts up a deep three. Misses the shot. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight. And the crowd loving every second.